Damn. This is that new quality style of vlogs, yo.
Not really. This is probably basic shit.
Yeah.
I mean, basic as anything. I gotta replace these actual curse words with like other words.
Yeah, it's hard.
It really is hard. Like you form bad habits when you're a teenager and a young adult, man. Really bad habits.
And then when you try to change it, it's just hard. Because I remember I was at an interview like a year or two ago, and I almost went straight up unfiltered raw, and I was just like, damn.
It's like, and then you just sound stupid because like when you try to correct yourself, you're stuttering every 5 seconds. It's not like a normal pace. That's why, like, I guess when you're raising a kid, you really have to take into account what you say around them, and it's so hard because you have a pattern ingrained in you already.
And you just have to switch it.
And then at a certain point in that kid's life, you won't be the main attention grabber for for them. So how do you take into account, the outside influences that affect them? It's crazy, man.
I mean, I can kind of see it with Hannah. Like, you just have to build them up to where, like, they are in the position to build others up at their age. Because I think if we get Hannah to the point where mentally she's like older than she is, then she can see things in a different way, a different perspective.
True.
And how she goes about doing things, because you can already kind of see it now. And when she's comfortable, she's really the influencer, but when she's not comfortable and like out of her comfort zone, she will like be influenced.
Yeah. You gotta train them up to be the influencer, but you also gotta train them up to have good characteristics. Just because if you're an influencer by nature and you have a terrible personality, or you're just a bad person, then you're gonna affect the world in a negative way. So
especially when they're in like elementary, middle school, if they're like bullies or something.
See, like, I want my kid to know that altercation, you should try to avoid altercation at all costs. But there's gonna be times that you're gonna have to face, like, head first, that problem, that obstacle. So I feel like I would have to ingrain in them that you have to train for the worst possible situation, but believe the best out of every situation. And that's the hard part in life, man.
Man, yeah. Because, like, dang, I'm just referring to Hannah straight up every single time.
The only reference we have is Hannah because we haven't raised kids. The closest we have to raising kids or influencing the younger generation. Damn, I'm talking old, bro. The younger generation.
That's like 2 whole generations.
Yeah, because like it's father time. Like, I'm a father now. You can't change your situation.
You elevated into the next tier.
You are in another tier, and there is no other choice. It's either success or bust, and bust means, like, it could mean so many different types of death. Financial death for your family, financial death, or like social death for your family, happiness. Like, no matter how you think about it, happiness is not connected to how much you make. But it sure as hell makes everything in life easier, man.
Yeah. I think a big thing is, because I struggle with this when I was growing up, is like learning how to accept failure. And bro, because elementary, middle school, even high school was
elementary,
easy.
my dear Watson.
It was easy, bro. And then I think in high school, there was this test I didn't do well on, and I was like, I don't know what happened to me. I was upset, but then eventually I just stopped caring because I was just like,
no, true.
It was so easy before. Why isn't it easy?
Yeah, we've conditioned. I think the American school system, not all places in America, but majority of the places in the American school system, they don't prepare you properly for challenges. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we have such a broken system here. We have better system than other countries, but it doesn't mean we should stop where we're at. Because I feel like Americans as a whole have gotten complacent with being number one, and we're at a point where we can't afford to be complacent because there's other countries that are close or already there that can surpass us at any time.
I don't think we're number one anymore. Dude.
In certain aspects, we still are. You know what I'm saying?
Incarceration rate, dog.
No, but our military is still boss.
Bro, we put like 56% of our taxes.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So like, that's why we feel like we're strong, because in might alone, we have, we don't fear because of that.
But as
we have so many countries. I think, from what the media portrays, we have so many countries gunning for us.
Of course.
North Korea, man. But like,
China.
We're still here. We've had the World Trade Center. We've had other areas with bombings. You know what I'm saying? But we still standing. I don't know, man. Americans complain way too much, bro.
No.
Complain way too much. We live in such a good country. We're like, oh yeah, America's not great again. Bro, you don't have to think about life or death. Like, when's the last time you thought about, I'm gonna die tomorrow?
Or like,
some of you in certain neighborhoods, yeah. But like I said, majority of the country, nah, you safe, bro.
Yeah, you don't ever think
You
about
safe,
your next
bro.
move.
Yeah.
Like, what you want to do tomorrow.
There's so many more suburbs in America today than there were years and years ago.
Duh. I was about to say something I couldn't say. Bro.
But yeah, man.
What you call it? Like, I was thinking about our education system, and it's a really big rift between high school and college. Is because in college it's more of like plug and play. Teachers give you workbooks, give you assignments to work on, and you just do it. But in college, it's more of like concept based, and you build off of a concept.
Yeah, you're learning how to learn, basically.
Yeah, and that was one of the hardest things for me, is because
This guy is about to go into my lane, man. My heart almost stopped.
Yeah.
Chill out.
Woo! You would have seen a real life car rage.
I guarantee you, while we were trying to fix all the equipment so we could record and I was swerving, there was other people saying the same thing we're saying.
This man was off the road like 30 times, bro. Oh my
man.
God.
Hey, it happens, man. We trying to make these videos. So, yeah, cut.